Hello and welcome to For You. It's Reese and Laura, and I think I can see our audience through...
I think I can too. I think I need to get my eyes checked. You know what? I really want to get a new pair of glasses recently.
Glasses look so cool.
I know. Do you want to come with me and then we can get our eyes checked and everything?
My eyes are pretty good, actually. I got very lucky with my eye test.
I hate you.
Actually, he said, Reese, your eyes are so good, you have 20/20 vision.
真的假的啊？
真的。
Is that like perfect eyesight?
Perfect eyesight,
怎么
no
可
problem.
能? And you look so handsome. I have beautiful eyes, 自己说. However, I'm short-sighted.
Oh, short-sighted. Well, actually,
nearsighted.
That's something we're going to talk about in today's article because we're talking about eye examinations.
Oh.
Basically, when you go to see a special doctor to get your eyes tested. So I've never really had problems with my eyes, which is good,
Lucky?
but it does mean that I can't really wear glasses, and sometimes they look cool.
I know, they do. They make you look sophisticated, mature, especially on guys, I think.
I could always wear the ones with the fake glass lenses inside, but that's kind of a hipster thing to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, you guys probably know something about this because more than half of the people, I think, in Taiwan wear glasses. So let's get into the article and see what it's like to go to the opticians.
Reading. Time for an eye examination. Denny, a 15-year-old student, is going to the optician for an eye examination.
Welcome, sir. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I think I need an eye examination. I recently became aware that things far away look blurry.
You've come to the right place. Have you ever worn glasses?
No, I never needed them before.
No need to be anxious. Come over here, and I'll inspect your eyes.
Denny sits in the optician's chair. The optician looks at Denny's eyes by using a special tool.
Now, we need to test each eye independently. I'll cover your left eye, so please read the letters on the monitor by using your right eye. The letters will start big, but slowly shrink in size.
Z-P-O-D-E-C-L. I can't really read the next ones.
Let's try your left eye.
Denny does the test again. The results are the same.
Both of your eyes have a diopter of -1.5. That means you're a little bit nearsighted. Let me write you up a prescription.
So at the beginning of today's story, we meet our main character. Denny, a 15-year-old student, is going to the optician for an eye examination.
Ooh.
Well, a few words to discuss here before we meet Denny properly. Optician is a noun, and an optician is a doctor who treats eyes. You might need to go to the opticians regularly if you have bad eyes. If you have no problem with your eyes, like me, then probably you'll almost never go. I went like once when I was in my teens and never again.
Stop showing off.
We also saw the word examination. This is a fancy word for check.
Exactly.
To look at something closely, to check how it's doing. To examine is the verb. It means to find out all about something, to look at it and discover all of the details. So here's an example sentence with the noun version, examination. We have to do a physical examination before starting college.
Oh, okay. I hate exams.
Yeah.
But physical examination, I'm okay with that because I want to make sure I'm healthy. Okay, 所以一开始我们就看到我们的主角哦，叫做 Danny， 他可能也跟你一样有同样的问题哦，是什么问题？他是15岁嘛，差不多你们的年纪吧。那他的好像要去检查他的眼睛诶，那检查眼睛我们要找这位optician 就是验光师或是 配镜师还有眼镜商也可以用这个名称哦。那他的眼睛是要做检查 and this word may sound familiar to you 因为你的考试 it's the same word exam 是从这个字来的 examination 不过在本课的用法上下文是指检查所以如果你要做一个身体检查或者是医疗上的检查就可以用这个字举例来说 All new employees are required to undergo a medical examination and that's not a test that's to check whether you're healthy or not
Check your health. Here's a good clue about the word optician.
Okay.
If you see any word that starts with O-P-T, it's probably something to do with your eyes. Like the word optics, which is how something looks, or optical illusion, which is something that tricks your eyes.
Nice
Well, back to the story, and now we meet the optician. They say, "Welcome, sir. How can I assist you today?" And Denny says, "Hi. I think I need an eye examination. I recently became aware that things far away look blurry."
I have that same problem with my eyesight.
Denny and Laura both experience blurry vision.
Yes.
Blurry, B-L-U-R-R-Y, is an adjective and it means not clear, especially when we're talking about your sight. If something is blurry, you can't see it clearly. So a window could be blurry or your vision could be blurry. If your vision is blurry, it could be because you have something in your eyes or maybe you have a problem with your eye. The article also used the word aware, which is an adjective. To be aware means to know that something is true, is happening, or that something exists. If you are aware of or about something, you know about it. To become aware of something means to learn about something that you didn't know about before. Here's an example sentence. I was not aware that there was a test tomorrow. I haven't studied at all.
我跟 Danny 一样I recently became aware that things far away look blurry. 一定是我在 COVID 的时候我一直追剧I've been lying on bed, like,追剧 binge watching so much Netflix.
Bad for your eyes.
对啊，我最近也发现远处的东西看起来很模糊、糊糊的。当我们要形容眼睛看不清楚的话，我们就要用这个字 blurry， 模糊的、看不清楚的，它是一个形容词。那有时候你可能没有感觉到这个，那像是我是很敏感，我都会意识到我的身体状况。Aware 这个形容词就是意识到的，通常我们会用 be 动词 be aware that 这样的句型。举例来说 Were you aware that the boy had a fever? 或者我们也会用 be aware of something 后面接名词 I wasn't aware of the problem. How serious is it?
Well, back to the story, and the optician says, "You've come to the right place.Have you ever worn glasses?" And Denny says, "No, I never needed them before."
OK 所以这时候呢这个配眼镜的人他就说你来到对的地方那你之前有戴过眼镜吗看来 Danny 他好像没有发现他可能近视他说没有啊因为我之前都不需要戴啊
Yeah, sometimes these problems can start later in your life, maybe when you're a teenager or even later. But sometimes people have problems with their eyes from a very, very young age.
That's me. I remember it's probably around elementary school. 小学的时候我就开始有点近视了
Yeah, it's always good to get checked because maybe you don't even know that you have a problem. Okay, well, back to the story. And the optician says, "No need to be anxious. Come over here and I'll inspect your eyes." So the optician said, don't be anxious. Anxious is an adjective and it's a feeling of worry or slight fear, an uncomfortable feeling because something bad might happen or you might find yourself in a bad situation. We often feel anxious or anxiety when we don't know what is going to happen in the future. So anxiety is the name of that feeling. Many of us feel anxiety when we meet new people or when we have to give a presentation in front of the entire class. Here's an example sentence with the adjective anxious. I am feeling anxious about meeting with Mr. Archer. I feel like he's going to be angry at me.
Yeah, he is.
Uh-oh.
OK, 我们来看一下，一开始有提到说 不需要感到很紧张，不用担心。No need 后面接不定词，就是不需要，没必要如何如何。像是有时候我觉得有的人讲话很大声，我就会说 There's no need to shout, I can hear you, OK? 或者我们刚刚有提到说 There's no need to be anxious. 哇，你们有这样子的感觉过吗？就是很焦虑、很不安的，它是一个形容词哦。如果要提到焦虑感这样子一个名词，我们就要用 anxiety. Now be careful with how you use this word. You're anxious about something, not for something. 举例来说，如果你对于有一个面試感到很緊張，你就可以說I'm anxious about the interview or the test. So don't say you're anxious for something. But you can use anxious for another person. It means you're worried that something bad might have happened to them. For example, they are anxious for their grandfather. Maybe he's sick or something.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the word inspect now. The word inspect is a verb, and its meaning is very similar to the word examine, to check something or to look at something to find out more about it. Or it can mean to find out how that thing is doing, to inspect its state or quality. You can inspect an object, which means to look at something carefully. Or you can inspect a situation to find out the details of what's happening. A person that inspects for the police has a special name. They are called an inspector, and they deal with criminal cases and find out all the details and hopefully catch the criminals. Here's an example sentence with the verb inspect. Please inspect the motorcycle carefully before renting it to make sure it doesn't have any issues.
Yeah, just like what Ray said, inspect 其实跟我们前面学到 examine 很类似，都有检查、检验的意思。它是一个动词。举例来说，如果你觉得你的车好像怪怪啊，一定要赶快去检查。Please inspect the car for me. It's been acting funny lately. Now, actually, I feel that in everyday English, we usually say take a look at something, right? But I heard 在 British English 英式说法 you could also say have a look at something, right? Rather than to inspect. Inspect 有点正式嘛。
Yeah, could you have a look at this for me? I'm worried about it.
或者是 Can I take a look at your ticket, please? 我不会用 Can I inspect your ticket? 感觉太正式了。
Yeah, inspect's a formal word.
Yeah.
You know, if it's something really important that
Yes.
needs to be checked, then you will inspect it.
Right.
But if it's just a thing, you can say just look at it.
对啊。
Well, back to the story, and Denny sits in the optician's chair. They have those big special chairs,
I love
right?
those.
The optician looks at Denny's eyes by using a special tool.
They make you look dorky.
Yeah, they do. They're like these
看
big...
起来超挫的，我跟你讲。
It's kind of scary as well because he's coming very close to your eye with these...
I feel super awkward when people get too close to me. Yeah.
But you have to in this situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the optician will tell Denny about the test. They say, now we need to test each eye independently. I'll cover your left eye, so please read the letters on the monitor by using your right eye. The letters will start big, but slowly shrink in size. Oh, well, very clear instructions from the optician.
Yes.
Let's break down some of those words there. The optician used the word monitor, which is a noun. A monitor is basically a screen on an electronic device like a computer monitor or a TV screen. A monitor is used for showing you or displaying pictures and videos. So without a monitor, you can't see what your computer is doing. Although we wouldn't really refer to a TV as a monitor.
No.
Usually it's for computers. Here's an example sentence with monitor. My cat knocked my monitor off the table and smashed it.
Oh, okay. 好，我也不知道会不会花钱要 get it repaired. 我们来看一下刚刚你们应该有验过眼睛吧？它可能会把你某一个眼睛遮住，然后你要用另外一个眼睛，因为它检验你这个眼睛的视力。So in the article it says I'll cover your left eye. 它会遮住你的左眼。So please read the letters on the monitor by using your right eye. 所以我会用你的右眼念出显示器，也就是 monitor 或是萤幕这个字哦。上面的字母 The letters will start big but slowly shrink its size. 字母一开始会很大，但是会慢慢的变小。刚刚一直提到的 monitor 提到的是萤幕，如果是电影萤幕的话，电脑萤幕或是显示器就是 a computer monitor. So there's also other uses of monitor. For example, doctors watch the patient's heartbeat on a monitor. 大家有没有看一些影集啊？就是跟那个医生啊有关，就是医生透过萤幕，然后监测这个病患的心跳。
And that makes sense, right? Because the verb to monitor something means to check or to see how something is doing. And with the heart monitor, they can see how their heart's doing.
Yes.
The article also used the word shrink, which is pretty easy to explain. It's a verb and it just means to get smaller and smaller and smaller in size or amount. So, for example, an ice cube will shrink as it melts. And the opposite of shrink, of course, is grow. Here's an example sentence. Your sweater could shrink if you wash it in hot water.
Shrink 这个动词就是缩小的，我们来注意一下它的动词变化的三态。Shrink, shrank, shrunk. 其实我的例句跟刚刚 Reese 的很像哦，因为我们很担心，就是如果把毛衣放在洗衣机，通常都会缩小。Don't wash that sweater in the machine, it'll shrink. 另外一个我要特别介绍，不过它是一个非常非常老的电影哦，好像是迪士尼的，就是叫做 Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. 是什么呢？就是亲爱的，我把就是孩子给缩小。那在里面呢，其实很多人都会变这么小哦。大家如果有兴趣的话，或许可以找这部旧的影片来看看。Do you know that movie, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yes, it's a great movie.
I think they were the size of like Cocoa Pops.
Yeah, and
or like Fruit Loops.
He almost eats one of them,
对，
right?
他在玉米片里面当中，他差点吃到他的小朋友。
It's a great movie. Well, back to the optician's chair, and Denny is doing the test. Denny's reading the letters on the screen. He says Z, P, O, D, E, C, L. I can't really read the next ones. And the optician says, let's try your left eye. Now, Denny does the test again. The results are the same.
Oh.
This test is very interesting, and I always feel a lot of pressure. I remember when I did this test, I was like, I really want to perform very, very well.
Right. But then sometimes I think some people will try to blink a little bit. 对, it's actually bad for your eyes. 不要就是把眼睛缩小。然后呢，我就会觉得说，通常在看这个 they all look the same, like C and F.
Yeah.
They all look the same to me.
I guess that's the point of the test, probably.
Okay.
You got to try and differentiate the different letters.
I know, 超难的。
Well, back to the story, and the optician says, both of your eyes have a diopter of negative 1.5. That means you're a little bit nearsighted. Let me write you up a prescription. Just like Laura.
Yes.
Let's talk about this word diopter. Now, diopter is a very scientific word specifically used in opticians or maybe in cameras. A diopter is a way of measuring a lens's magnifying power. How good a lens is at seeing something that is far away or is close. What's a lens? Well, your eyes have lenses and cameras have lenses too. They're pieces of glass that can make something look bigger or smaller. The further away you are from zero, your diopter, the worse your vision.
I think mine's like -6. 我差不多有600度左右。OK, 所以我们回到刚刚的这个文章，他说 Both of your eyes have a diopter of， 然后他就会提到度数，这里是-1.5。他说，你的两只眼睛都是150度，它是近视哦。That means you're a little bit nearsighted。OK, a little bit 就是稍微的怎么样。Nearsighted 待会你们就会学到，其实就是近视的意思。而 diopter 这个字，我觉得非常的 technical， 听起来像专门的术语。其实它就是屈光度 ，OK？ 所以如果你看到那个就是验光师写给你，它有一个 negative， 一个负， 它就是表示你近视咯。那如果你看到一个加，它就是你是远视 ，you're farsighted。OK， 所以课文提到的 -1.5 就是近视150度这样的意思 ，and I'm a -6.0， 就是600度。
So that's a lot.
对，我通常是戴眼镜的 but because of filming, I want to look pretty, so I'm wearing contact lenses.
I get it. So nearsighted is a problem where you can't see things far away.
Yes.
And farsighted is when you can't see things that are close to you. We also saw the word prescription. A prescription is when a doctor gives you permission to buy some special medicine or to get some special treatment for your health problem. A prescription usually comes in the form of a piece of paper. An optician can give you a prescription for some glasses that are just for you.
Yeah, I always try to keep them or take a picture because I want to know like if my eyes worsen like in another, like next time I go visit them.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, 因为我通常都想要知道我可能一年当中近视了多少，所以我都会拍照。OK, nearsighted 刚刚一直在提就是近视的，那 farsighted 就是远视的。而通常呢，不只是去看医生，医生可以给你这个，原来配眼镜你可以拿到 prescription， 就是处方。所以刚刚提到的 Let me write you up a prescription 就是让我帮你开立处方的意思啦。
Well, there we are. Is Denny going to buy some glasses or is there another option that might help his eyes? We'll find out tomorrow in day 2 of our article. But for now, let's go to our For You Chat question.
For You Chat.
So today's For You Chat question, we've discussed it a bit already, but I'll pitch it to you further. Laura, do you wear glasses?
这样看起来有像我在戴眼镜吗？
If so, do you like wearing glasses? If not, would you like to?
I actually love wearing glasses. It's just that our lenses will reflect if we film because we have a green screen. You guys don't know this. 对，我们有绿幕 so 可能会有一些反光 so that's why I'm wearing contact lenses. But I enjoy wearing glasses, especially during COVID, because I feel that it can actually protect me from people spitting on me.
But don't you find that when you're wearing a mask, your glasses get fogged up and
It will
blurry?
get foggy. 对，真的会起雾. There's actually a special spray for that. Yeah, I know, I just found out last week when I went to the optician.
Wow.
They actually introduced that to me.
So cool. I kind of would like to wear glasses.
You do?
Because they do look cool. I do have one pair of fake glasses.
It's like an
at home.
accessory, I guess.
Yeah.
Even with sunglasses, yeah.
You can get like designer brand
For
glasses
sure.
that get really expensive. But I guess I'm pretty lucky that I don't need to wear them.
Oh.
You guys can think about this question too. Probably some of you wear glasses. If you do you like them? If you don't have glasses, would you like to try some on? But don't try your friend's glasses on because they could hurt your eyes, right?
对。
Yeah. Well, that's all we have for today. We'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of our article all about the opticians.
Yay.
Vocabulary Review.
Examination. Sally went to the hospital for an examination to see what was wrong with her knee. Aware. I was aware that Kyle was in the next room because he was making a lot of noise. Anxious. Maggie is anxious about the exam tomorrow, but she has studied a lot, so she should be fine. Inspect. I brought my car into the repair shop so the workers there could inspect it for problems. Monitor. This looks like a TV, but it's actually a monitor for my computer. Shrink. The area where these tigers live in the wild has been shrinking due to human activity.
智慧小补帖
Optician. Blurry. Nearsighted. Prescription.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是www. www.english4u.net www.english4u.net